What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mangoes and Whales. This is Greg, or Argyle Whale, and today's video is part 2 of the How to Get Easy Strafe Medals with Assault Rifles in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Today we're going to be looking at the HBRa3, and before I jump into it, here's my class that I made to start doing this. Now, I need to explain that this is the first time I'm ever using the HBRa3 in a match in Call of Duty as a creative class. And so I thought, all right, I'm going to jump into it, but I'm going to go ahead and open a supply drop and what? No way. I was literally freaking out. I mean, what are the chances? Like my first ever match. That's me freaking out right there. My first ever match that I'm about to use the HBRa3. I don't know how many supply drops I've opened so far. As you can see, I'm prestige, I think like 13 or something at this point. And the very last supply drop I opened right before I'm about to use the HBRa3 holds the insanity. Like, that's insane. I mean, I can't think of, the pun is just too, it's right there. Anyway, all right, so here we go. So that's probably the highlight of this video for me. That was like one of the highlights of me playing Advanced Warfare so far. Like that was one of my favorite moments. But yeah, so right now I'm working on my Strafe medals, and as you can see, I'm using Exo Hover. I did do another video on this just a couple days ago using the IMR, how to get easy Strafe medals with the IMR. And in that video, I kind of like went over all of the strategy that I'm using. I'm playing free for all. I'm using Exo Hover with overcharged, all that, blah blah blah. So if you want to kind of get like the rundown, that video was like, a little dry, definitely, but I kind of went into depth with my strategy and all that stuff, and talking about getting dogfights with submachine guns a little bit and how that's really similar. So this video, I'm just basically, we're basically just gonna watch how I got my 40 strafe medals with the HBRa3, because that's what you need in order to get diamond for that gun. You need to get 40. For every assault rifle, you need to get 40 strafe medals. Yeah, okay. So you guys already probably know that. So yeah, anyway, so if you just wanted to see kind of like how I did it, maybe like, I don't know, if that helps you like figure out what are good spots to try. Oh, that one right there was crazy. He's obviously working on getting dogfights with the ASM-1, and you can see he outranged me with a submachine gun. I mean, obviously, I didn't have very good accuracy there. The HBRa3 is not really the best accuracy in terms of assault rifles, but that's just, I was blown away. Like, I already knew the ASM-1 was good, but wow, I was like, fuck, that's insane. All right, so anyway, that guy must have been a super noob. Like, how did he manage to miss me with every single one of those bullets? I couldn't believe that one, but hey, whatever, I'll take it. But yeah, so whatever. I mean, it's all good. You know, everybody's a noob at some point, and I think he was using like the SAC-3s or something. So that, I mean, you know, I can't be too mean. But I was kind of blown away that he missed me with every single shot. Like that's it's got to be kind of hard to do. He should have received a medal for that. Nah. But all right. So anyway, yeah. So as you can see, you know, I'm kind of keeping to the edges of the map. Hovering when I think there might be a chance for there to be a guy, you know, near me that I can aim at. And sometimes the hover actually provides a nice little vantage point that you don't otherwise have. And sometimes I'm just hovering there in order to get a strafe. You know, there's no tactical advantage to it. But yeah, okay, so let's take a look at my early progress so far. We've already seen, how many is that? 18? I can't really see. The video is really small on my screen when I do these commentaries. But yeah, so we're seeing a variety of maps, of course, although Terrace is coming up a lot. Between the first video that I posted on the IMR, Strafes, as well as this video, part 2. This is part 2 of 2. These are the only 2 assault rifles I'm gonna do. The rest of them I've already done. In fact, at this point, I'm really close to getting royalty with the assault rifles. I've actually already gotten it as I'm doing this commentary, but this was kind of like one of the last things I had left to do. By the time I was doing this, I had already gotten diamond with all the rest of the assault rifles. I kind of saved the HBRa3 to last because I knew it was good, and it was kind of like saving a good one to the end. You know what I mean? I didn't want to save the MK14 to the end because that was just going to be frustrating. But I used the same tactic in getting my dogfights, or excuse me, my strafes with the MK14, as I'm showing right here, and it wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't like a nightmare or anything. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I mean, I basically explained everything in the other video, part 1 of how to get easy assault rifles, and I'll post a link to that in the description of this video. So if you want to like hear me kind of dryly explain how to do this in gory detail, even though it's not really that difficult, like it's pretty easy. I really honestly don't even need to be making a video, but I am anyway, because you know what, I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna make a video about this. 2 videos actually. I don't know, it's actually pretty fun. It's fun and it's kind of rewarding. It's like, yeah, strafe, you know. Yeah, and I actually won a match. I didn't win too many matches, you know, while I was really focusing on getting these strafes, because I mean, you know, to win a free-for-all match, you kind of have to run around and, like, you know, play strategically. But I ended up winning that one. That was cool. But I guess that goes to show you that, like, you don't have to struggle too much. Like, your KD's not going to really suffer too much as you go through. Oh, this is a fun one right here. See, okay, there's a guy up there, and like I said, actually, hover can be actually kind of tactical sometimes. So that was pretty cool. This is one of my favorite spots in Riot. Riot altogether is like the best map for this. I said that in the other video, but this is actually straight right here. I'm literally like an inch off the ground. I actually think I got another one, didn't I? We'll see here. So I got a guy coming around the corner. Yeah, and that counted as well. So that's, I mean, that was pretty cool. Yeah. What's up, dude? You just got strafed. Another cool thing about getting strafes while you're hovering is there's also challenges for killing enemies while you're hovering, so you get more XP doing that. Yeah, I recommend just doing it. Like, honestly, doing these challenges, the camo challenges, is kind of, for me, what keeps Call of Duty like really fresh. I mean, like, of course you could just run around with the BAL and wreck faces. Oh boy, I believe that counts. That was wicked. But you know, it counts if you boost slam somebody as a strafe. So towards your gun. So that actually was one of my HBRa3 strafes right there. Oh, another one. All right, double rabbit punch. Sick. Finding guys AFK is the best way to just get an easy strafe. Just hop up there and shoot him in the air. Yeah, I guess that's pretty obvious. I'm running out of things to say. I said everything in the first video. But I don't know. Hopefully this is somewhat helpful. I mean, just as you can see, I'm sticking to the edges of the map so no one can shoot me in the back, and going to, you know, high traffic areas. Seriously, play free for all. That's the best game mode for this, because guys are going to be distracted. Every single player in the game has a lot of enemies to worry about, and so they're not going to have time to kind of just like see you hovering up there in the air and focus on you. They're going to be focusing on everybody else as well, so it gives you a chance. You know, like in team deathmatch, somebody on the other team is gonna, I don't know, is gonna be able to dedicate their attention to taking you out while you're hovering. But in free for all is less likely of that. I guess that's what I found. So there we go. I got that's all 40 of them right there. I think I maybe have like 1 or 2 more, but yeah, it took me what, like 5 or 6 games to get 40, maybe 7. I don't know how many that was, but yeah, that's it. So hopefully that helps. Go for it, do it. I encourage it. It's really fun. Get those camo challenges done. Take it easy. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.